Hello everybody. I've had a few requests to make a tutorial for all my daughters, so I'm just going to show you how I figured it out on my uke. I found some there's websites where you can give a video link to a song and it'll figure out kind of what the chords are just through the audio alone. So I kind of used those chords as a basis to find what works for me. But I have no idea what the chord names are because I barely even play chords. I can tell that the song is centered around a C chord, which is just C. But yeah, I used my baritone uke with totally standard tuning to do this. I think it sounds like in Dodie's video that it seems to me that it's tuned different, or I'm not even entirely sure what she did, but she's a genius, so we'll let that be there. So what I figured out by visuals and weird chords alone is how I played it in my cover, which I will link in the description. So from what I gather, the song is in 6/8, so that gives us a clue on what the strumming is. It's not even strumming, it's picking. You can see in her version and my version how we pick it. But so the majority of the song is one chord with one variation. So we start on a C, and then we add our pinky up to add that dissonance. She actually does that dissonance in a different place in the chord in her version, but going by standard tuning and doing it in an easy way, I figured out that I can add the dissonance down here. That would be the easiest thing to do. So it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 throughout the whole all of the verses. It's just C and then a variant of C. So you see here are my strings. This is the lowest string. So C is a 2 on the lowest string and then a 1 on the middle string. And then I just add my pinky up to the 4th fret on the bottom string. So that's... And also throughout the whole song, this string, the E string, does not exist. We don't use it. We don't touch it. You can see in her song, she only uses the bottom 3 strings, which is cool and easy, and it's not a problem as because we're picking instead of strumming, so there's no chance you're gonna hit it anyway. But you don't even have to worry about it. No worrying about it. And that makes the rest of the song easier because you don't have to worry about barring the chords because you're just using your 3 fingers. It's fine. So yeah, we do just that. And it's nice and quiet. So once you can kind of get into the groove of playing the 6/8, then you can add the words. Someone hold me down before I book a flight to your front door. So the words kind of hit in the middle of the 6/8, so it's kind of a tricky timing to work out, but once you get it, you get it. It just takes a lot of practice and just sitting and playing those 2 chords in the 6/8 for a while. But once you get it, it's so fun. So after the verses, after she goes, everyone but me just knows how to let go. I don't think she pauses, but I paused. And then she goes into this fun, funky minor section for a minute. I didn't really feel like figuring it out because I wanted to do a condensed little cover of this song. So I just go from C and then I hit the minor. So instead of being on a 2 on the lowest string, I go to the 1. So how to let go. And then I go into the part. So we just change it up a little bit there. So we're going, and then we add a measure of, just in the place of where our regular C would be. So we go from all the way down here up to the very end. And then back. And do that through the humming portion. And then you go into the second verse, and then the fun part is the chorus. I love this line. I love this little thing. Ugh. It fits so beautifully with the chord she plays. It's my favorite part of the song. So we go all the way down to I'll grow the bones myself again, on my own again. Oh, I'm 25, all this shit, is that alive? I spend the day, just spending days, take it away, and then we pause. We actually pause there for surezies. And then we go up into, up here. So it's kind of like B minor, or no, above B minor. I forget what chord that is. But anyway, so we got our 2 fingers on the lowest strings on the 5th fret, and then our middle finger on the next string, like making a minor form. Like it's kind of like A minor, but like up. So yeah, we go, I'm not who they think I am. And then we go down into, this is like a variant of F, but it's just 1, 2, 3 going down. So 3rd fret on the lowest string, and then a 2, and then a 1. So, and then back up to that same thing we just did. I tried too hard not to give a damn, but I feel it. So yeah, it's just those two. It's just that and that and that and that. So twice over, and then there's two more chords. That's it. So give a damn, but I feel it. How they love me, all my daughters, is back up. So we're up where we were doing this one, but we follow that same 3 shape, and we go, I think it's there, yeah. So your first finger is lined up 1, 2, 3 on the 4th fret. So 4, 5, 6 down there, like that. So it's the same thing we were down here. We just slide it up where our first finger is mounted on the 4th fret. So go for it. How they love me, all my daughters. And then we shift it up to, but I'm screaming underwater. And then back down again. I will hurt you, almost definitely. Ask the people who have left me. So it's just those 2 placements, like 4th fret to 6th fret. Alright, I'm going to go through it one more time. So, whole chorus, humming part, everything is just C to augmented C. Then there's a 1 tiny minor measure. And then back up. And then chorus is up here. All the way back to and then that you could go to the next set of verses and do the chorus again, but I didn't do that in my cover because I'm lazy and I just like to choose my favorite little pieces of the song, and that's what I cover, because the song is beautiful on its own. I'm just gonna take what I want from it and cover that part, because you don't need to listen to like 3.5 minutes of me singing. You're probably gonna get bored after a minute anyway. So that's all I end up covering. So if you have any questions, if you want me to like kind of like write out the chords or like write it out somehow, I could try to do that if you want. But yeah, let me know. If you cover the song, like make sure to send it to me because I would love to see it. Cool. Also, if Dodie sees this, I will die. So if anyone has the power to make Dodie see any of my covers, please help me out. Alright, take care of yourselves. Have a great life and day.